verb. Verb only. English, to speak in English, to write in English, to know about anything, to say anything about everything. Verb only the main thing. You should learn, you should know about this verb. What is verb? Action. Any action or any work. Otherwise, is there any movement? Walking is a movement verb. Sleeping is a non-movement verb. Without movement also, it's a verb. Funny. What is the work is going on? I am sleeping. Means that work is sleeping. What are you doing? I am writing. Writing is a work. Where are you going? Going is a work. Swimming, dancing, everything, teaching, learning, what is so, everything around us, verb. So this verb plays very important role in English. By this verb only, we can tell whether the work is going on, the work is completed, the work will completed in the future, whatever we can express by using this verb. If you don't know about the verb properly, you can't express the tense of the sentence, tense of the action, tense of the verb. Happens, or happened, or will happen. So by this verb only, we can say whether it is in present tense, whether it is in past tense, whether it is in future tense. There are three main tenses. Present tense, going on, what is right now. ఈ రోజు ఇప్పుడు ఈజ్ ప్రెసెంట్ టెన్స్. పాస్ట్ టెన్స్ హ్యాపెండ్, ఈ నిమిషం వరకు ముందంతా పాస్ట్ టెన్స్ జరిగిపోయింది. ఈరోజు టుడే మార్నింగ్, yesterday, before yesterday, 1 year ago, 10 years ago, 100 years, 1000 years ago, totally completed time is past tense, running time is present tense, future tense, next minute, next hour, next 1 hour, next 10 hours, next day, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, after 10 days, after 100 years also, it's a future. So, these three tenses, present tense, past tense and future tense also, we can express by using this verb. Verb only. The verb is the major and important topic in English. Verb. The verb can tell about present tense, past tense, and future tense. Present tense, ఇప్పుడు. Past tense, జరిగిపోయింది. Future tense, జరిగిపోయింది. ఇది either this is present tense, past tense, future tense, which word in the sentence tells you, the verb will tell you everything about these three tenses. You should know about this verb. The verb has conjugation. Verb conjugation. C-O-N-J-U-G-A-D-A-Y. Conjugation. Verb conjugation. You read this. V1, V2, V3, V1 plus ing. Verb conjugation you read like this. Verb conjugation అనేది V1, V2, V3, V1 plus ing అని మీరు చదువుతున్నారు. Actually this is called verb conjugation. So in this verb conjugation, V1 means present tense, always present tense. Remember this. V1 is always present tense. V2 is always past tense. Remember this. V1 is always present tense. V2 is always past tense. Simple present tense, simple past tense. Here V3 is called past participle. V1 plus ing is called present participle. These two are called participles. This is past participle, this is present participle. Means V3 means almost happened sense, means past sense. V1 plus ing means reading, writing, swimming, running, like this. This means almost present, means nearly present, running on, going on, meaning. Ing means always going on. Jarugutu ఉన్నది అని అర్థం. That's why this is present participle. V3 means always express completed action. We use these V3 forms and V1 plus ing forms in both all the tenses, present tense, past tense and future tense also. Really, if you already we will upload you V1, V2, V3, V1 plus ing verb conjugation table in our website. The asking, bring, brought, bringing, think, thought, thinking, teach, taught, teaching, feel, felt, feeling, fall, fell, feel, falling, like this. Run, running, sing, sang, singing. Like that, you should learn this verb conjugation. This is also very important in English. Verb conjugation, verbs in 4 formats: V1, V2, V13, V3, V1 plus ing. Present tense, past tense, past participle and present participle. If you learn these verb conjugation, we can start the tense. Basically 3 tenses: present tense, past tense and future tense. So present tense, V1, by using V1 we can express present tense. In these 3 tenses are divided into 12 subtenses. What are they? Okay, my verb. By K, I told you present tense, past tense and future tense. This present tense, past tense and future tense are again divided into 12 groups. Present tense. In present tense, already teachers might explain you. Future. So these are the main 3 tenses. From that subgroups, simple present tense. Next, present continuous tense. Next, present perfect tense. Next, present perfect continuous tense. Next, simple past tense. Past continuous tense. Past perfect tense. Past perfect continuous tense. Next, simple future tense. Future continuous tense. Future perfect tense. Future perfect continuous tense. Now say out nothing. Yes, simple present, simple past and simple future tense. Present continuous, past continuous, future continuous. Present perfect, past perfect, future perfect. Present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future perfect continuous. These are the subgroups. In these 12 forms, we can write a sentence in these 12 forms. Then we can understand what is the use of the verb, how we should use the verb to tell the sentence in present tense, to tell the sentence in past tense, to tell the sentence in future tense. By changing the verb, only the verb, we can tell work is going on, work is completed, work will complete in the future. We can tell that by changing the only when. By changing only when. That's why I told you, verb plays very important role. Work అయిపోయిందా, జరుగుతోందా, జరగబోతోందా. We can tell by changing the verb only. Remaining all words will be same. We can change the verb and we can tell the meaning of the sentence. Okay, now I will explain you. Okay, see this table. I gave the complete table. Here, this is past tense. So this is present tense, past tense, and future tense. Simple, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. Simple present tense, simple past tense, simple future tense. Next, present continuous tense, past continuous tense, future continuous tense. Present perfect tense, past perfect tense, and future perfect tense. Next, present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future perfect continuous. This is the table. I have taken an example sentence. He writes a letter. He writes a letter. He writes. Actually, V1 form of write is, actually I write V1, V2, V3, V1 plus ing of write. Here W-R-I-T, write. W-R-O-T-E, wrote. W-R-I-T-T-E-N, written. W-R-I-T-I-N-G, writing. Write, wrote, written, writing. This is the conjugation. V1, V2, V3, 1 plus ing. This actually, write is there, V1. But I wrote writes. Writes, there is no writes. I wrote writes here. Why? Actually, this, remember this simple present tense box. This box, remember this box. This is also very, very important. This is simple present tense box. So, suppose if here I is there, this is only right. Here, I unte right type. I unna, we unna, they unna, you unna. The subject I, you, we, they. Yemunna right. Only he, she, it, or any name. Unte writes. ఇక్కడ కొన్ని ప్లేసుల్లో V1 plus es or es verb కి ఈ పర్టికులర్ ప్రెసెంట్ టెన్స్ లో పర్టికులర్ సింపుల్ ప్రెసెంట్ టెన్స్ ఈ బాక్స్ లో మాత్రం సబ్జెక్ట్ ఆల్రెడీ యూ హావ్ రైట్ ద టేబుల్ పర్సన్స్ టేబుల్ అండ్ దట్స్ వై ఇట్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ పర్సన్స్ టేబుల్. పర్సన్స్ టేబుల్ లో ఫస్ట్ పర్సన్, సెకండ్ పర్సన్, సింగులర్, ప్లూరల్ I gave you. In that table, identify third person లో సింగులర్. He, she, it, Rama, Sita, like that I gave the names. And he, she, it, some pronouns. Singular unte. Malli plural they unte. Again, only V1. Like singular unte. He ante only one. Singular. That's why writes. This particular box lo verb we should add V1 ki yes gani, es gani add cheyali. Next, the special table is here also. We'll explain it later. Next, so he writes a letter. I unte I write a letter. Okay, now here we use some V1 uses. Only V1. Here only V1. See, simple present tense with V1 I write a letter. అంటే నేను లెటర్ రాస్తున్నాను, సింపుల్ గా లెటర్ రాస్తున్నాను అని. ఓకేనా? I wrote a letter. Wrote ఏంటి ఇక్కడ V2. Simple past tense. See this simple past tense. I wrote a letter. సింపుల్ గా పాస్ట్ టెన్స్ లో లెటర్ రాశాను. అండర్స్టాండ్? పాస్ట్ కాబట్టి లెటర్ రాశాను. ఐ రోట్ ఏ లెటర్. అదే హీ రోట్ ఏ లెటర్. ఓకేనా? థర్డ్ వన్ రిమైనింగ్ హియర్ కామన్, నో నీడ్ ఆఫ్ ఎస్. ఎక్కడ యాడ్ అవ్వదు. ఓన్లీ V1 కి ఈ సింపుల్ ప్రెసెంట్ టెన్స్ లో మాత్రమే V1 కి ఎస్ యాడ్ అవుతుంది. ఓకేనా? నెక్స్ట్ ఫ్యూచర్ టెన్స్. విల్ యాడ్ చేసి ఇక్కడ V1. అంటే will plus V1. Future means always will. Or shall. Sometimes shall, sometimes will. We must use will or shall for future tense. Future antene will kada. I will come, I will write, I will go, I will do this, I will write like this. That is future tense. Future will plus will. Simple ga future lo he will write. అతను రాస్తాడు. ఓకేనా? ఇక్కడ he writes a letter. అతడు రాస్తాడు. He wrote a letter. అతడు లెటర్ రాశాడు. ఇది he will write a letter. అతను ఫ్యూచర్ లో రాస్తాడు. సింపుల్ ప్రెసెంట్ టెన్స్ కి సింపుల్ ఫ్యూచర్ టెన్స్ కి డిఫరెన్స్ ఏంటి అటువంటప్పుడు అని అనుకోవచ్చు. ఇక్కడ the difference, main difference between simple present tense and simple future tense means the simple present tense he writes a letter, he will write a letter. He will write a letter means అతడు ఫ్యూచర్ లో లెటర్ రాస్తాడు. Here he writes a letter, అతడు లెటర్స్ రాస్తుంటాడు. మీన్స్ ఇట్స్ ఏ హ్యాబిట్ ఆఫ్ రైటింగ్. లేదా సిచ్యువేషన్ లో రాస్తూ ఉండొచ్చు. Basically, simple present tense, most cases it represents the routine action. Daily జరిగే action represents చేసేది simple present. He writes a letter. అతను లెటర్ రాస్తూ ఉంటాడు. He wrote a letter. లెటర్ రాసాడు. రాసేసాడు, కంప్లీటెడ్. పాస్ట్ టెన్స్. He will write a letter. అతను ఫ్యూచర్ లో రాస్తాడు. That is the difference between these three. ఓకేనా? Simple present tense by using V1. Simple past tense by using V2, simple future tense by using will plus V1. Okay na? Will plus V1 by using this sentence. Meaning also explained. Okay na? అతడు లెటర్స్ రాస్తాడు. He wrote a letter. అతడు లెటర్ రాస్తాడు. He will write a letter. ఫ్యూచర్ లో లెటర్ రాస్తాడు. Okay na? Next. Second one is continuous. Present continuous. Present continuous. Continuous అనగానే you can understand. Continuous means కంటిన్యూగా జరుగుతూ ఉంది. కంటిన్యూస్ జరుగుతూ ఉంది అని అర్థం. కంటిన్యూస్ టెన్స్. ప్రెసెంట్ లో కంటిన్యూ అవుతా, ప్రెసెంట్ లో జరుగుతూ ఉంది అని అర్థం. పాస్ట్ కంటిన్యూస్, పాస్ట్ లో జరుగుతూ ఉన్నప్పుడు అని అర్థం. ఫ్యూచర్ కంటిన్యూస్, ఫ్యూచర్ లో జరుగుతూ ఉన్నప్పుడు అని అర్థం. ఓకేనమ్మా? ఐ విల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్. He is writing a letter. Now, what is he doing? He is writing a letter, teacher. What is he reading? He is reading the workbook, teacher. Means there the work is going on. Okay na? That's why there we use I aithe am, next he aithe is, they aithe are plus P1 plus ing use chestam. Present continuous tense. I am writing, he is writing, they are writing. See, am or is or use చేసుకుని V1 plus ing use చేసుకుని ప్రజెంట్ జరుగుతూ ఉంది అనే సిచ్యువేషన్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయడానికి ఈ ప్రజెంట్ కంటిన్యూస్ టెన్స్ అనేది యూస్ చేసి we can frame that sentence. ఓకేనా? నెక్స్ట్ పాస్ట్ కంటిన్యూస్. Where should you use? See, he was writing a letter. He was writing a letter. There also the work is going on. వర్క్ నడుస్తూ ఉంది. ఎప్పుడు నడుస్తూ ఉంది? పాస్ట్ లో నడుస్తూ ఉంది. పాస్ట్ కంటిన్యూస్ టెన్స్ కదా. పాస్ట్ లో అంటే ఈ టుడే ద టైమ్ ఈజ్ అబౌట్ 11. మార్నింగ్ అంటే 7 కో, అదర్వైజ్ ఎస్టర్డే ఈవినింగ్ 5 కో, లేదా ఎస్టర్డే నైట్ 7, 8 కో, 9 కో ఆ వర్క్ జరుగుతూ ఉన్నప్పుడు, while the work was going on. See, I went to his home while he was writing a letter. I went to his home. నేను అంటే వెళ్ళాను. ఇప్పుడు ఎస్టర్డేనో టుడే మార్నింగ్. I went to his home while he was writing a letter. అంతా జరిగిపోయింది. పాస్ట్ టెన్స్ లో జరిగిపోయింది. ఈరోజు టుడే మార్నింగ్ కూడా పాస్ట్ టెన్స్, ఎస్టర్డే కూడా పాస్ట్, 10 days కూడా పాస్ట్ టెన్స్, 1 month బ్యాక్ కూడా పాస్ట్ టెన్స్ కాబట్టి 1 month ago while he was writing a letter, I went to his home. అంటే while he went to his home, he was writing a letter. What is he doing? He was sitting on a chair or somewhere and he was writing a letter. While he went his home, he was writing a letter. Did you catch my point? Past tense లో one work or action was going on. వేరే వర్క్ జరిగిందని మనం చెప్పడానికి అవసరమైనప్పుడు ఈ టెన్స్ ని యూజ్ చేస్తాము. ఫర్ దిస్ we have to use was for he, she, it, were for they plus V1 plus ing. This is past continuous tense. Use of past continuous tense. Okay, now next use of this future continuous tense. Future continuous tense means, as I told you, past tense. Past lo, yesterday no, before yesterday, 10 days ago no, when he went his home, he was doing this. I told you. This is expecting future time. He may say he will be writing a letter. Understand? I will go home. I will go his home while he will be writing a letter. Otherwise, the teacher says like this. As today, teacher came to know about a student. He is watching TV always. Parent complained to teacher. Teacher will say like this. Okay, dear parent, I will come your house tomorrow while he will be watching TV. Understand? Do you understand this example? Teacher said like this. Okay, dear, okay parent, I will come to your house tomorrow while he will be watching TV. Means tomorrow, when the teacher reaches his house, this boy will be watching the TV. TV watch చేస్తూ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఈ టీచర్ వాళ్ళ ఇంటికి వస్తాను అని ఇన్ఫార్మ్ చేశారు. అంతా ఫ్యూచరే. ఫ్యూచర్లో వస్తాను. ఫ్యూచర్లో అతను టీవీ చూస్తూ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఫర్ దట్ we use this tense called future continuous tense. For this we use will common, will plus be plus V1 plus ing. Okay na? Hold. Present perfect tense, past perfect tense, future perfect tense. So the word perfect is tells you. Here the continuous, already I told you, continuous represent continuous, going on, reading, writing, watching, like this. Here perfect told you. Perfect means perfect. Perfect, the present perfect tells you the work is completed perfectly. Finished. పూర్తయిపోయి. Here going on. Here perfect tense means completed. Here past perfect tense means past లోనే perfect complete అయిపోయింది. Future perfect tense, future లో ఈ టైం కి perfect complete అవుతుంది. That is the use of this present perfect tense, past perfect tense and future perfect tense. So I explain you present perfect tense. He has, have ఉంది. Has or have. Have, I అయితే have, we అయితే have, you have, they have. But only he has, she has, it has, Rama has, Sita has. Third person singular, person stable. Verb, person pronouns లో, person stable లో, third person singular కి అయితే మాత్రం we should use has. Present tense లో. Past tense లో for all had only, no problem. Present tense we should be careful. Plus V3. The sentence formation is he has written a letter. He has written a letter. Has or have gaani subject and batti. So he has written V3 a letter. So subject is he and object is letter. So here he has written a letter. What does it mean? Just now teacher asked in the class, what is he doing? Suppose what does actually the teacher asked the question. Last bench, boy, what are you doing? And another boy is responding in the class. He has written a letter, teacher. Means in the class, at that situation, at that time, he has written a letter. In that class, at that time, he has just now he has completed that. Present tense lo appude poortiga complete ayipoyina oka work gurinchi express he has written a letter. He has completed. I have completed my homework just now. Like that. Present tense, present situation లో present tense లో అప్పుడే పూర్తిగా కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయిన వర్క్ గురించి ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ చేసేది present perfect tense. Perfect means completed. So written means completed. Writing means రాస్తూ ఉన్నాడు. Written means రాసేసాడు. He has written a letter. Understand? Present లో situation he has completed. Same present perfect tense in some cases. It is used in different way. Suppose if you ask the qualification, so what is your qualification? I have completed my PG sir in Andhra University, like that. Because that completed action is with me. My qualification will be with me forever. That's why మనం కలిగి ఉండేది కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయింది, మనమే కలిగి ఉండేది కానీ కూడా మనతో ఉండిపోయేది మనం కలిగి ఉంటుందని కూడా we use this present perfect. That is separate one. First one you should learn just now completed work and the format is we have or has plus V3. Okay, Nama? Next, past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. Here I want to tell you the difference between simple past and past perfect tense. Here for simple past tense I told you, he wrote a letter. He wrote a letter. Atadu letter rasadu. I didn't tell when. Today na, yesterday na, way before yesterday na, 1 year ago na, 10 years ago na, I did not tell you. But now, in this perfect tense, we should say the point of time. The action was completed. When in the past tense, the action, work, already అయిపోయింది. Past one అయిపోయింది. When today morning, yesterday, 1 week ago, 1 month ago, 1 year ago, we have to express here. Here, he had, my format is he had written a letter. Had plus V3. So had plus V3, we use this. He had plus V3 meaning he had written a letter. He had written a letter is the format. Usage, he had written a letter yesterday. He had written a letter 1 month ago. He had written a letter 1 year ago. We have to express this also. When that work was finished. Finished and had plus V3 చెప్తాంది. He had plus V3 is past perfect tense. Present simple past tense అయితే when ఎప్పుడు కంప్లీట్ అయింది అనేది ఉండదు. Past perfect tense అయితే ఎప్పుడు కంప్లీట్ అనేది ఉంటుంది. So that is very very important difference between past లో పర్టికులర్ టైం కి పర్టికులర్ వర్క్ పర్టికులర్ గా కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయింది పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా అంటే పాస్ట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ టెన్స్. అట్లా పర్ఫెక్ట్నెస్ లేకుండా వెన్ వేర్ హౌ అనేది ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయకపోతే సింపుల్ పాస్ట్ టెన్స్ లో అయిపోయింది అని చెప్పడం సింపుల్ పాస్ట్ టెన్స్. సింపుల్ గా పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా పర్ఫెక్ట్ టైం గా అయిపోయింది అని చెప్పడం పాస్ట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ టెన్స్. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ పాస్ట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ టెన్స్. పర్ఫెక్ట్ లోనే ఉంది ఎంత. ఓకేనమ్మా? యూ షుడ్ నో దిస్. ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ యూ హావ్ టు లెర్న్ అనదర్ థింగ్ ఈస్ వేర్, వెన్, విచ్, హౌ, who by using W questions. These questions also you should learn. I will explain you later about that case. Where, when, which, how many, how much. These are all there, you know. Preparing how to prepare a question by using this. How to make a question. After this present tense, past tense, future tense, I will explain you the positive, negative, interrogative of these 12 forms. And after that I will explain you active voice and passive voice of these 12 forms. Then you can know about these verbs. By if you see this here in first in this format, I think you understand one thing. That is here in all sentences except simple present tense and simple past tense, remaining all sentences are written by using helping verbs. What are the helping verbs? Forms of be forms. You should know about this also. What is that? Am, is, are, was, were. Okay na? Being, has, have, will, shall. These are all called helping verbs. Helping verbs anna auxiliary verbs anna okati. Auxiliary verbs anna. Helping verbs. Auxiliary is auxiliary means helping. By using the helping verbs only we can make these 12 forms of sentences. By using those helping verbs only, we can form these 12 forms of tenses. Next, positive, negative, interrogative of these 12 forms also by using the helping verbs only. Next, active voice and passive voice, so we can make by using these helping verbs only. That's why we can give you the list of helping verbs also. You can note down. Helping verbs means auxiliary verbs. Next, modal auxiliaries means may, might, shall, should, will, would, can, could. Already you might know about it. Used to, like that. Some modal auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs. So I will give you in our website about these auxiliary verbs. So by using these auxiliary verbs also we can write these 12 forms. Next, positive, negative, interrogative of these 12 forms. Next, active voice, passive voice of these 12 forms. So you should know the helping verbs, very, very important. Helping verbs, very, very important. Verb conjugation table, beginning you must know is present tense, was past tense. Am present tense, was past tense. Do, does present tense, did past tense. Has, have present tense, had past tense. Do, does, did. Do, does present tense, did past tense. Has, have present tense, had past tense. These are very, very important. That list also we can give you in our website. Read that table also. Auxiliary verbs and modal auxiliary verbs table also you can read it. Then come to this table. Next, future perfect tense. What is future perfect tense? As I told you in your past perfect tense, past lo particular time ki particular work complete అవుతుంది అయ్యింది అని మనం ఎట్లా చెప్పామో, ఫ్యూచర్ ఎక్స్పెక్టెడ్ ఫ్యూచర్ లో పర్ఫెక్ట్ టైం కి పర్ఫెక్ట్ వర్క్ కంప్లీట్ గా పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా అయిపోతుంది అని మనం ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసేది ఫ్యూచర్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ టెన్స్. మీన్స్ he will have ఓన్లీ హ్యావ్ ఇక్కడ హ్యాస్ ఉండదు, ఈవెన్ he అయినా కానీ he will have written a letter. The format is will have plus will have plus V3. He will have written a letter. He will have written a letter when I will reach his home tomorrow. When I will reach his house tomorrow, he will have written a letter. This is expectation. Means tomorrow, నేను అతని ఇల్లు చేరేసరికి అతను లెటర్ రాసేసి ఉంటాడు. ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్. He will have written a letter when I reach his house tomorrow. టుమారో అతని ఇంటికి నేను రీచ్ అయ్యేసరికి, అతని ఇంటికి చేరేసరికి అతను లెటర్ రాసేసి ఉంటాడు. విల్ హ్యావ్ రిటన్ ఏ లెటర్. పర్ఫెక్ట్ అయిపోయి ఉంటుంది, ఆ లెటర్ రాసేసి ఉంటుంది, రాయబడి ఉంటుంది అనేది ఫ్యూచర్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ టెన్స్. సో ప్రజెంట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ టెన్స్ ప్రజెంట్ ఇప్పుడు అయింది. పాస్ట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ టెన్స్ పాస్ట్ లో పర్టికులర్ టైం పూర్తి అయిపోయింది పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా. ఫ్యూచర్ లో పర్ఫెక్ట్ టైం కి పర్ఫెక్ట్ అయిపోయి పూర్తి అయిపోయి ఉంటుంది అని చెప్పడానికి యూస్ చేసేది ప్రజెంట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్, పాస్ట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ అండ్ ఫ్యూచర్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ టెన్స్. నెక్స్ట్ టెన్స్ ఈస్ ప్రజెంట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ కంటిన్యూస్, పాస్ట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ కంటిన్యూస్, ఫ్యూచర్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ కంటిన్యూస్. Present perfect continuous. Here both are there. We learn about continuous tense. We learn about perfect tense. But here present perfect continuous tense. Perfect also is there. Continuous is also there. See, past tense also, future tense also. Present is perfect tense is there. Continuous tense is there. I already told you. Perfect means perfectly completed. Continuous means continuous is going on. నడుస్తూ ఉన్నది, జరుగుతూ ఉన్నది అని చెప్పాను. But ఇక్కడ what is perfect continuous tense? So present perfect continuous tense means, past perfect continuous tense means, future continuous perfect continuous tense means, present లో కొంత వర్క్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ కంప్లీట్ అయింది అంటే పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా మీన్స్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ యూజ్ ఆఫ్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ కంప్లీట్ అయింది, ఇంకా జరుగుతూ ఉంది. కొంత అయింది, జరుగుతూ ఉంది. పాస్ట్ లో పర్టికులర్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ టైం కి కొంత అయింది, కొంత జరుగుతూ ఉంది. ఫ్యూచర్ లో పర్టికులర్ టైం కి కొంత అయింది, కొంత జరుగుతూ ఉన్నది. దిస్ ఫార్మాట్ ఇస్ ప్రజెంట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ కంటిన్యూస్. అయ్యింది, అవుతుంది. పాస్ట్ ప్రజెంట్ లో ఇప్పటికి అయ్యింది, అవుతూ ఉంది. పాస్ట్ లో నిన్న సాయంత్రానికి కొంత అయింది, కొంత అవుతూ ఉంది. ఫ్యూచర్ లో రేపటి సాయంత్రానికి కొంత అవుతుంది, కొంత అవుతూ ఉంటుంది, జరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది. దట్ ఈస్ దిస్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ కంటిన్యూస్ నౌన్స్. సో ఫార్మాట్ ఇస్ he has been writing a letter. Has ఉంది పర్ఫెక్ట్ కి సంబంధించి has or have plus been plus v1 plus ing. As I told you, perfect related గా has ఉంది, been plus continuously related గా v1 plus ing ఉంది. సేమ్ అదే క్వశ్చన్స్ అయితే had been plus v1 plus ing. ఫ్యూచర్ అయితే will have been plus v1 plus ing. This is the format. Will have plus v1 plus ing, had plus v1 plus ing, have or has plus been plus v1 plus ing. How been has been v1 plus ing, had been v1 plus ing, and will have been v1 plus ing. Here, the first sentence is he has been writing a letter. So actually, teacher, he has been writing a letter for 2 hours, teacher. Means 2 hours ago he started this lesson. 2 hours నుండి జరుగుతూ ఉంది. He wrote a part of that. Remaining he is writing till now. Teacher, he is writing this notes for. He has been writing this notes for 5 hours, teacher. Means 5 hours back start చేశాడు. ఇప్పటికి ఇంకా చేస్తూనే ఉన్నాడు. So we have been living in this village for 40 years. Means we have been living. Means 40 years back started work. ఇంకా living ఇంకా జరుగుతూనే ఉన్నది. Present tense. Present perfect continuous tense. Same sentence. Past perfect continuous tense. He had been writing. He had been writing a letter. Teacher, I went his home. Why? He had been writing a letter for 2 hours, teacher. He had been playing for 5 hours, teacher. Complaining. One boy is complaining to teacher. Teacher, I went his home yesterday evening 5 o'clock. He had been playing in the ground for 7 hours, teacher. Means 7 hours. Yesterday evening 5 o'clock. Illasariki atanu appadike 7 hours back in starting. He was playing, and by a particular point of time also he was playing still. It was a play he had, sir, teacher. Yesterday I went his home at 5 o'clock, teacher. He had been playing for 7 hours, teacher. His mother told me, teacher. Means yesterday evening particular point of time 5 o'clock appadike 7 hours back nundi adi past tense kabatti he had been playing, had been writing each other. ఎందుకని we can use this. అప్పటికి ఎస్టర్డే సాయంత్రం 5 o'clock ఒక పర్టికులర్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ టైం పాస్ట్ టెన్స్ లో పర్టికులర్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ టైం కి 7 hours బ్యాకే ఒక వర్క్ స్టార్ట్ అయ్యి అప్పుడు ఇంకా జరుగుతూ ఉంది అని చెప్పడానికి we use this. పాస్ట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ కంటిన్యూస్ టెన్స్. పాస్ట్ లో పర్టికులర్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ టైం కి కొంత కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయి ఉంటే పాస్ట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ టెన్స్, జరుగుతూ ఉంటే పాస్ట్ కంటిన్యూస్ టెన్స్. కానీ కొంత అయ్యి కొంత జరుగుతూ ఉంటే పాస్ట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ కంటిన్యూస్ టెన్స్. ఎప్పటికీ ఎస్టర్డే ఈవినింగ్ 5 o'clock. ఓకేనా? సేమ్ ఇన్ ద సెన్స్ ఫ్యూచర్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ కంటిన్యూస్ టెన్స్. ఫ్యూచర్ లో అంటే టుమారో, డే ఆఫ్టర్ టుమారో, 1 week after, 10 days after, 1 month after, పర్టికులర్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ టైం కి. సో టు టీచర్, సో ఓకే టీచర్, I think he will have been playing for 7 hours, teacher. When you go to your house, teacher, you go, teacher, is also tomorrow evening, teacher. You may go his house at 5 p.m. tomorrow, teacher. I expect he will have been playing for 7 hours, teacher. Like that complaint means future. In future, particular time of particular point of time ki oka work start ayi inka jarugutu unte we can use this tense, that is called future perfect continuous tense. అదే పర్టికులర్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ టైం కి జరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది అయితే ఫ్యూచర్ కంటిన్యూస్, పర్టికులర్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ టైం కి అయిపోతుంది పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా అంటే ఫ్యూచర్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ టెన్స్. పర్టికులర్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ టైం కి ఫ్యూచర్ లో కొంత జరిగి కొంత జరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది అంటే యూ కెన్ యూస్ దిస్ ఫ్యూచర్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ కంటిన్యూస్ టెన్స్. Come on, this is the 12 forms of table. Verb forms by using auxiliary verbs. You should know the verb forms here V1 or V1 plus or S or S. Here V2. Here will plus V1. Here am is are plus V1 plus in. Is here was or were plus V1 plus in. Here will be plus V1 plus in. Here has or have plus V3. Here had plus V3. Here will had plus V3. Here has or have plus been plus V1 plus in. Here had been plus V1 plus in. Here will have been plus V1 plus in. This is the verb format. You should learn verb conjugation. You should know about the helping verb, auxiliary verbs and modal auxiliaries. Then you should read this table. You should prepare this table by using different types of different nouns. By using I, by using you, by using they, by using we, by using names. This format will be used in different ways. Already you might write so many tables like this. So I explained you the use of the verbs and the use of these tenses table. And I can explain you in the next class remaining topics. Until you have to follow the notes which is given in the website and you can prepare it. Thank you.